You don't need another altar call. You need an alarm clock, and you need to stop hitting the snooze button. You don't need another demon cast out. You need consistency. Let's talk about it. You know, we've built entire movements around the topic of deliverance, but the truth is, some aren't possessed. They're just undisciplined. You know, we keep crying out for freedom from this, that, or the other, and putting blame where it doesn't need to go. Truth is, we don't need freedom from demons. Many times we need freedom from distractions and inconsistencies, from the war between our desires and our actual decisions, our determinations versus our motivations. Sometimes we're not motivated, but we got to be determined, you know. Deliverance is real, but it's definitely not a substitute for discipline. Proverbs 25:28 says that a man without self-control is like a city. It's broken into and it's left without walls. That means that even if the demon leaves, you're still vulnerable if you don't build a structure. If you don't fill yourself back up, then, you know, you end up in the situation where you got delivered last week, but this week you still have the same habits that are waiting for you. You know, deliverance might break the chain, but discipline is going to be the thing that removes them, that keeps them from coming back, that builds the walls to ensure they don't come back, that keeps the house clean. So, you know, many people are just bound by their own patterns and not necessarily principalities. 2 Timothy 1:7 says that the Father has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Now, a sound mind doesn't mean that we just rebuke thoughts. It means that we manage them. We take them captive and make them obedient to Christ. Discipline is stewardship. And if we don't steward or be disciplined in our mind, our habits, our time, then you know what? Yeah, we might be saved, but we're going to be saved and be stuck. Galatians chapter 5 verse 1 tells us it is for freedom that Christ has set you free. So let me ask you this. Why are you using freedom as an excuse for the lack of structure or discipline in your life? You know, most people are delivered in the spirit and then disobedient in schedule. You know, you pray for financial breakthrough, but you don't track your spending. You want to grow your business, but you don't even schedule your week and figure out how you can actually do that. You want to walk in power, but you won't wake up early to spend time with the Lord. You're not waiting on a demon to leave, okay? You're waiting on you to exercise the discipline that's arrived through the Holy Spirit. I mean, let's be real together. Can we be real for a second? Are you blaming spiritual warfare for something that honestly a simple structure or discipline could solve? Are you crying out for revival in your life or around you, but refusing to be reliable in your own life? Stop asking God to break what you're actually supposed to be building, okay? Luke chapter 16 verse 10 says, "He who's faithful with little will be faithful with much." Make sure you're being faithful with what we have before we ask for more. Now, I know that there's plenty of people that are going to come across this video and not know me. And anybody that knows me is going to know that what I'm about to say is true, but I'm going to say it so that those who may not know me know my heart. This is not a call to shame you. This is a call to shake you. It's a call to maturity, okay? Yes, deliverance is real, but that's just the start. Deliverance is the start, and discipline, discipleship, is the next steps, okay? The same spirit that cast out your demons is the same spirit that's going to empower your diligence, empower your discipline, and empower your structure, okay? So if this message has challenged you, but you know that you're ready to shift from just breaking chains to building something that lasts, comment "build" below if you're ready to move from broken to building, okay? Because the kingdom needs warriors with consistency and not just cry sessions, okay? I'm not saying crying is wrong. But the truth is, we need to pick up our swords and learn how to fight. So if that's you, I'll see you on the other side. Y'all stay encouraged. Y'all stay armored up. I'll see you in the next video.